There have been families where you see the children come in and they're withdrawn and they don't talk. There was one case in particular where there were two sisters and a brother, and everyone thought that the brother was just mean, evil. He was just, you know, a product of his environment and his parenting. This little boy was able to be adopted, and he is 100% different. He makes all A's and B's. He loves his adopted mother with all of his heart, and you can tell because he sees her in a different light. She's a different person. She gave him the love that he did not get at home, but it is definitely something that he needed in his life. That is a child that I can see going out in the community and making a real change within this world. And that was just one child, one foster home. I have a foster parent who is African American, and she took a Hispanic child in her home. That family has adopted her. They've given her a Hispanic name, and they have their son back, but they invite her to all the birthday parties and any quinceañera that the other kids have. She's invited. She's an honorary member of that family. No one comes to this earth knowing how to parent. God gives us these little babies and says, go forth and take care of them. So when I look for a prospective foster parent, I'm not looking for perfect. I am looking for someone who has the compassion and love to give a child. The other things I can teach you. I can teach you appropriate discipline matters. I can teach you what trauma means to a child and how to work with a child who has been traumatized. But that love and compassion isn't anything that can ever be taught. It has to be there. The desire to take care of children, the desire to reach out and take care of an entire family, even though they're not your own, and to treat them like they're your own, that's something that no one can be taught. But it's something that our foster parents come with. It's just as simple as, I can't say family enough, because when those tears come, when a parent feels like, okay, it's been 2 years and this child is still exhibiting some of the same kind of behaviors, they can come. We have a support group, and I run the support group. And what foster parents do is they come, they complain, they embrace each other, and they help each other. I can't tell you what it's like to be a foster parent, but another foster parent absolutely, positively can. So in those instances, we pair up senior foster parents with people who are novice foster parents, and they help each other out along that road as well. So it's not something that, you know, that there's a one fixed answer for. We find multiple ways to support and help our foster parents, and sometimes it's just sitting and listening to them on the phone. And if it takes an hour out of my day, it takes an hour out of my day, because that's what that person needs. The whole goal of foster care is to provide safety for that child. That's our first goal. So unfortunately, sometimes children have to be removed from their biological parents' home so that their parents can work on their goals and their issues, and that child can get that safety, support, and nurturing that they deserve and may not have been getting in their home. Our main goal is to reunite that child with their family, because family is important. It's our foundation. You can't grow a plant without roots. And so our birth families are those roots for those children. And sometimes you have to separate those roots temporarily to make them stronger in the long run. So what we do is we work with the birth parents, we get them strong, and then we reunite their children with them. But there are some families where the problems are so prevalent and they're so unable to be changed that sometimes we have to remove that child from that home and keep them away from their biological parent. For most people, they think this is an easy decision for us to make. It is not. We embrace family. We want children to be with their families, but more than that, we want them to be safe. We want them to be healthy. That has to happen in order for them to become a productive adult. So if that family cannot pull their lives together, what we then have to do is find a permanent home for that child, because all children deserve permanence. They deserve someone to love them, a place to go on the holidays, a place where they know is home. So we have an adoption department who will match up those children with adoptive parents, and sometimes it may be that foster parent. The foster parents have an option to adopt a child if that child becomes available for adoption, and then we work on strengthening that family bond as well.